Good morning. I hope you're all doing really well, and welcome to our very last day of our autumn fair. This is where that you can come and shop Stories plus 12 other luxurious brands with exclusive discounts. And we have another Founders Live this morning with no other than Michael van Clarke. So I can see that Michael is on already, really prompt, which makes my life a lot easier. So you're all very, very welcome. And we're just about to go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you?
Very well. Good morning, Tonya.
Lovely to have you with us this morning.
Lovely to be here.
Oh, good. And thank you so much for being part of our fabulous autumn fair, where you have fabulously given us an exclusive discount for all our followers for this weekend only. And actually tonight is the last chance for people to shop. And I am just delighted to have you on, that you'll be able to tell us a little bit about your brand and what you do. So maybe if we start off with a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Michael van Clarke, and I'm very much immersed in the hairdressing industry, having started in the late 70s. So I've worked through, my sixth decade now, the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the last three. And you know, it's an industry that I love, but I'm also very conscious of the problems many people have with their hair. And we work at the luxury end, the premium end of our business. So, you know, we're always looking for solutions to give people their individual best, and that's really why we came to create our own products. Because when we opened our salon 34 years ago now, there really wasn't much choice in terms of products for people. Everything that we tried in the multinationals was either synthetic, cosmetic. It would give an effect, but not leave the hair feeling very nice. You know, it would either be sticky or brittle, or you'd feel that there was a trace of product. It wasn't really about getting the best of someone's hair.
Yeah.
Very much more about effects.
Yes.
And so we researched very deeply into quality hair care and had a trichologist create a product for our salon use that we could use professionally.
Yeah.
That was really the beginning of the brand that we have today. These were professionally made products by one of Mayfair's leading trichologists, and they were only by prescription at the time, and that's how we kept it for the next 15, 20 years.
Congratulations.
Brilliant. And they, even though they were in very plain packaging and we would write our clients' names on the products, you know, they outsold everything else that we stocked in terms of the big brands. And so it really came to the point where we decided we needed to take this further out into the market so that more people could enjoy it.
Excellent, and congratulations, because your products, I've had the absolute pleasure of trying some of them, and so well done. And I love the fact that some of your products have really rare ingredients and rare proteins, which we'll go into in a little bit, because I would love to chat about maybe 3 of your products this morning. But definitely the fact that you are very careful what you put in there and what you've put your name to and what you've created. So congratulations, because they are beautiful products. And you've done an astonishing job in the hair industry to bring these products and available to everybody. I love the idea that people can have that salon feel and look from their own home, and they can get that with your product. And you're right, it doesn't leave that residue on your hair, and it just makes it if I'm right, is there one of the proteins that actually are very similar to your natural hair?
Yes, that's correct. One of the ingredients comes from cashmere protein, and it's a very finely hydrolyzed amino acid. And I think most people are aware that amino acids are the building blocks of nature. So these very fine amino acids are virtually identical to the molecular structure of human hair. And so that's why the product is absorbed deeply into the hair shaft, where it can do good and repair and protect the hair. And for many people, if they could maintain the quality of the hair that left the scalp, and if you feel the quality of your hair here, where it's fresh, thick and supple, if they could maintain that quality much further down without it thinning, drying and breaking, that would be transformational for most people. And that's really about the upkeep that our pre-wash treatment gives people. They actually get to maintain a quality of hair that is probably more akin to when they were teens, before the ravages of time and our lifestyle started to take life out of the hair. So they are transformational products.
Brilliant. Yes. So we said that we would chat about maybe 3 of your hero products today. So what about, shall we start with the LifeSaver wash treatment? Can you tell us a little bit about that? Just you in your words. Obviously I know a little bit about it, but you tell us a little bit about it.
I can tell you a little, I can tell you a lot, but of course.
Yes, I know. Well, I love that. Yeah.
Nice. LifeSaver was this is the original product, the LifeSaver pre-wash, which started the range. And the essence of this is that it's driving deep into the hair shaft to repair the voids and the cracks that open up as the hair wears out. By stitching the hair together and repairing those bonds, it allows the hair to maintain a higher concentrated moisture. So it's a moisturizing, hydrating product. And water is the essence of hair health. It's what gives it flexibility and shine. And it's why the ends of people's hair tends to be less flexible, dry, brittle, hair that's more like...
Oh, I think you froze a little bit there, Michael. Sorry, I'm not entirely sure if the whole live is frozen or it's just Michael. Just bear with us and hopefully he'll come back on very quickly. Always the way with this, with lives, that it can happen. Oh, he has popped off. So maybe, Michael, if you get a chance, you could just send me another request. It might be just where you are at the moment is causing a little bit of a poor signal. But for those of you that are still with us while Michael tries and joins again, we are on a live this morning with Michael van Clarke, who is the founder of the beautiful brand that he has created, 3 More Inches. He is also a hairdresser in a stylish and luxurious salon in London. So let's just see if we can get to him. I hope you guys can all hear me okay. If you can, just give me a thumbs up and we'll just try and send a little request again to Michael to join us. Let's see. Bear with me. Okay, I've just sent a request to Michael and I'm getting the thumbs up that you can hear me, but we'll just wait for a little while just to see if Michael can join us back. I know these things lives can be really temperamental, so just bear with us. Just while we're waiting for him, can I just remind you all that this is our last day for you to shop with some of the most exclusive discounts given to us by luxurious brands. You will be able to access our autumn fair via our link in the bio. And there you will be able to see the 12 other brands we've been holding lives with the founders over this past few days. And you'll be able to access the discount codes. You'll be able to access the brands there from our link in the bio. But it really is your one-stop shop for Christmas gifts. If you're the sort of person who likes to shop early, it is the perfect time for you to go online and shop with discount. Here at Stories as well, we are also offering you 20%, and that ends at midnight tonight. So let me see if we can try and get Michael. It doesn't seem to be that he's able to join. Bear with me. Okay, Michael, if you're still on the live, would you mind trying to just send me a little request? So just while we're waiting, is anybody any questions that you would like to ask me regarding our autumn fair? If so, please feel free to send me a message. You know, just send a little comment here and I can answer any of your questions while we're waiting for Michael to join. Oh, here we are. I think we have Michael coming back on. Hopefully, all fingers, toes crossed. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not entirely sure what is happening at the moment. I'm trying to accept Michael on. Michael, I'm wondering, should we pop... Oh, you're back.
Sorry about that, Tonya. Just a little journey in Wi-Fi cyberspace around.
I know. It is always the way, and I end up having to waffle to all of the followers, but hopefully that's us back online again. Okay, so you were telling us a little bit about the LifeSaver pre-wash treatment.
I was. So I was saying about the hero product is the LifeSaver. This is for everyone, all hair types, all ages. And this is something that will really protect the hair from the lifestyle damage that we do, consciously and unconsciously, from colour, holidays, sun, heat styling, aggressive products, everything. This is something that people can use at least every other shampoo, but you can't overuse it. And we have clients that, particularly when they go on holiday, will use it every day as a protection, and their hair comes back better than when they've left. That's also extended into an extreme ultra version here, with more than twice the concentrate of the key ingredients. And
Okay.
this has become the bestseller as well. These get thousands of 5-star reviews around the world. And then also we have a fragrance version, which we developed during lockdown when people were having, you know, myself included, lots of anxieties and sleep issues. So we thought this is a great time to put a sleep fragrance into LifeSaver, which many people use overnight anyway, and this is called Deep Sleep.
That's amazing. So what fragrance do you have in that, Michael? Would that have a lavender or something in there?
That would be one of them. Lavender, vetiver. There's about 12 natural fragrances developed by our fragrance house from France, and it's a beautiful fragrance. It's something which we actually deliberately didn't put a fragrance in LifeSaver because a lot of people use it overnight. Nowadays, people use it before they go to the gym or spin class or anything. But in the early days, most people used it as an overnight treatment, so we avoided any fragrances. But now there are so many other ways. We thought we'd give an option with a specific fragrance to help people sleep, and that's Deep Sleep.
Brilliant. What a fabulous idea. Brilliant idea to do that. And isn't it amazing, in lockdown a lot of ideas came up for entrepreneurs. You know, we come up with lots of ideas. We had the time to actually think and give our yeah. So in terms of how you use that, you can put that onto dry hair, is that correct?
Yeah.
And leave it on your hair.
The beauty of the product, and it's something which goes against what people understand about hair masks. The problem with hair masks is you end up wasting a lot of time. You have to wash your hair first. They have to go on after the shampoo, which tells you that they're not traveling very deep, because they won't sustain a wash after. And then you have to hang around for 15, 20 minutes without your clothes on. You know, when you've done your shower, you've done whatever. So it's all a bit of a nonsense, and so people tend not to use them beyond the first couple of uses anyway.
Yeah.
The thing about pre-wash is that it takes a minute to apply, direct to dry hair, roots to tips, enough to make the hair wet. You leave it, the hair drinks it up and dries clean, so it doesn't actually make a mess of pillows. People will put it on to go for a run, to go to the gym. It's so easy to use, and then you know you've actually done your treatment with your hair. Whenever you're ready, you wash it off. What we find is that people with very thick hair, often with wavy hair as well, quite like the way it dries, and then don't wash it off, and that's fine. But because it became very popular, but for most people it's too heavy for that if you've got fine or normal hair. We brought out a lighter version, LifeSaver UV, which is a leave-in version of the treatment for all hair types. And that's become, you know, such an incredible multi-use product for low-drying hair, for getting beach waves in hair, and protecting hair as well.
Yeah.
So that's the family of 4 of LifeSaver, and they all come in tubes as well. So this is a great Christmas gift.
Great.
Because it gives people a chance to try all 3 in a smaller size.
Absolutely. And I love those sizes that are really compact and you can pop in, you know, for an overnight stay somewhere as well. And again, a great entry point into the brand for people to try. But you're 100% correct. I end up not putting a lot of masks on my hair because I don't have the time to wait for it. So for the fact that you can put it in your hair and go is incredible. So moving on to maybe your No1 brush. I am really intrigued to hear about this brush. I have not yet tried it, but after reading about it, I am going on to get it before your discount code runs out. So tell us a little bit about this, because you have won awards with this brush. You received, it was the #1, voted #1 in the independent newspaper. Is that correct?
2 years running.
2 years running. Congrats.
Yeah, when people look at the brush, and here we are, they say, well, it looks pretty simple. Why is that? I mean, what is it about that? I mean, we even had a Cambridge professor who was bought the brush by one of my clients, and she wrote in and said, you know, I hear at this and I can't understand what's so special, but as soon as I use it, it's like magic. And it's really to do with working to the nth degree on the tensions between the bristles, the length of the bristle, the thickness of the bristle, the size of the soft tips on there, the distribution of them. And what it does, it just makes the hair very easy to comb through, to take out knots. And there are some detangling brushes out there which are actually quite rough on the hair, and you can even hear them sounding quite rough on the hair. But this is like a hot knife through butter.
Yes.
Very gentle, but it actually takes out all the knots, and of course ideal for kids as well.
Yeah. So it's good for taking like. It won't pull your hair when you're going through the knots or snag or anything. And what are the bristles made of? Are they made of a nylon or?
Yeah, the bristles are a nylon from Japan, and the base is a substrate which is very hard wearing, and it comes in white as well. It comes in a smaller size, and we also have a mirror finish rose gold now as a special edition.
Which again is going to be perfect for gifting to be putting into as a gift with somebody. I think it's beautiful, the colors that you've created. So moving on to your thicker quicker, I love this product. So tell us a little bit about, I am a girl with fine hair, you know, in my 50s, probably getting finer as I go. So this is one of the products that definitely appealed to me. So what is it about your thicker quicker that is, you know, so great?
Well, I think a lot of people want more volume in their hair. A lot of people have soft, silky hair at the roots that becomes floppy. And there are various products that you can put on which will create volume, but many of them will create volume in a not very nice way. You know, they'll make the hair brittle, they'll make it hard, stiff. It's really not what people want. So to have a product that can create twice the thickness instantly and have the hair feeling like beautiful natural hair, you know, is quite exceptional in the marketplace. And I think that's why when people use the product, they're so surprised at how easy it is and how quickly their hair takes on volume. And also a little bit of shine as well. So
yeah,
this is a product, like all of our styling products, all of our products in fact, they're designed for us first as a professional salon. And if we don't want to use them, if we feel that there's a better version in the market, then we'll use something else. There's no point us launching something if deep down we know that there's something else out there that's better.
yeah, absolutely.
We just won't bother. Well, there's no point. You know, it has to be something that we as a team believe in, and every product takes 2-3 years to develop. And it's only when we have tested thoroughly and we all believe in it that we go into production.
Excellent. And I believe that that is where the product that you've got the rare cashmere proteins in, isn't that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So that runs through all of the products because, you know, even with the styling products that are not necessarily a treating product, they all have elements in there to give back to the hair, to actually give the hair some goodness as well. So even if they're not out and out treatments, you know, the thickening lotion, the mousse, the magic oil, even the hairspray, the holding spray, will have elements to keep the hair supple and healthy.
Yes, brilliant. Well, no, that's fabulous. And obviously, you know, the code ends this evening, well, at midnight tonight. So if anybody wants to ask you or your team some questions, where could they get you? Would that be via your website?
Yes, they can ask anything through the website, and you know, we're very responsive, and we'll get back to any individual problems and hope we can help.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, thank you, Michael, so much. What is next for Michael van Clarke? Obviously, you're a very busy man with your salon. I love watching you doing people's hair and stuff, but have you more products going to come soon? Or what's next?
We always have 5 to 10 products in development. So what's coming pretty soon, we're almost signed off, is a LifeSaver sun range. So particularly the protective in intense sun, and that will be a treatment shampoo conditioner, a scalp protector, and a spray treatment as well. And then we also have a growth range coming, growth recovery for people that have gone through thinning hair, to help restore, amongst a couple of other products as well, which are due out next spring.
Yeah, I have a question here for you. Do you have a dry shampoo?
We don't as yet, but it was a conversation I had last week with one of our labs, and we will be testing very soon.
Good. Brilliant. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining. I know how busy you are, and I know you've a busy day ahead. So if everybody that's been with us today, thank you for joining us. To speak to Michael or his team, as he said, please go to the website, ask anything, and to get access to our autumn fair, you can go onto our link in the bio, and that will take you straight through to his website, and also access the exclusive code that you've kindly given to us, which, just to remind you all, is going to finish at midnight tonight. So Michael, all the very best for the rest of the year, and I'm sure you and I will get together at some stage soon when I'm in London. But thank you for giving us your time this morning, and we will speak to you soon.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.